Okay, so as you may know, I have an older brother that was babysitting me when I had my friends over for a sleepover. Now, I always thought my older brother was really cool because, well, he was my older brother and I looked up to him. So if he was playing a game, I wanted to play the same game. He would be playing a game, depending on who you ask, it was Final Fantasy 3 or Final Fantasy 6, and I would be sitting there right next to him watching along, even though it's a one-player game. My brother was both my oldest friend and my worst competitor, so we'd be playing all kinds of games together like chess. I already know what you're gonna do before you do it because I'm the one who taught you how to play.
Oh yeah? What about this?
Yep, seen it. Checkmate.
Ah, dang it.
My brother was the kind of dude that would beat me up, but he would also stand up for me if anyone was picking on me. What happened to you?
Bro, I was racing with this kid down the street and I totally won. And then I was bragging because, you know, I won bragging rights and all. And he totally sucker punched me. What a sore loser.
Oh dang, he got you good.
Yeah, well, we fought for a bit, but then his friend jumped in and they ganged up on me.
Oh yeah? Well, if anyone's gonna make my little brother's life a living hell, it's gonna be me. So my brother went down the street and kicked both them dirty, stinking, sucker punching dog asses. So yeah, that was my brother. He was like a source of inspiration because I seen him do something that was amazing, or I thought that was impossible, and I knew that if I practiced enough, then someday I could be just like him too. Alright bro, check it out. I'm gonna get it in from here. Yeah, that's how you do it.
Wow, if he can do it, then I can do it too. I just need to be better.
It always seemed like my brother was the funniest dude in the world. It always seemed like he knew the best jokes. Because when you're just a kid, every joke seems like the best joke. Because you've really never heard any good jokes before. What did the baby corn say to popcorn?
I don't know, what?
Where is my corn? What has ears but cannot hear?
I don't know, what?
A cornfield. What did the popcorn say to the baby corn?
I don't know. What did the popcorn say to the baby corn?
You're not fat. You're just husky.
Bro, you got a lot of corny jokes.
You're not too bad yourself, little bro. No matter how hard I tried to be as good or better than my brother, he would always find a way to be better. And for good reason. He was 10 years older than me, so he had that much more experience. We would be playing Mortal Kombat, and he already memorized all the moves. He'd be ripping my spine out, and I'd be like, man, how do you do that? I'm not gonna tell you. You gotta figure out for yourself.
Just tell me, bro.
No one told me. I had to figure it all out by myself. Another thing my brother would do is test my limits. He would always be testing how much patience I had. Seeing things like how many times he could beat me before I would get fed up with the game. He would get me right up to the edge of my patience, and then he would let me win.
Oh yeah, you see that? I got you. 7-1. It's my comeback time.
Yeah, you got me all right.
Let's play another round, brother. Or you scared I'm gonna catch up?
Alright, that's the spirit. Now my brother always had a long plan to beat me. If I ever did something that screwed him up, he would always hold a grudge. So, he would always find a way to get me back for something. Even if what I did was a mistake, like I made a mistake, you know? Everyone makes mistakes. There I was, just walking along, and then I accidentally bumped his old Nintendo. Ooh, sorry brother, didn't mean to do that. Oh, you're sorry, are you? You telling me you didn't see that sitting there?
Dude, I barely even touched it.
Look, you can't bump these old systems even a little bit. So from now on, when I'm playing this, I don't want you anywhere near it.
Gee man, I said I was sorry.
Yeah, well sorry's not gonna get my progress back now, is it? And then the next day or week or whatever, I'd be sitting there and I'd be playing my game, and then my brother would come along, and then all of a sudden he would hit the power breaker, and then all the lights in the whole living room would shut off. Ooh, sorry, didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, right, you did that on purpose.
Who's to say? But I apologize, so that's good enough, right?
Yeah, right.
But then there's also some nice things my brother would do. My brother would always teach me new skills. For instance, my brother was the first one to teach me how to cook. Alright, grab a chair, bring it over here.
Okay.
Here's the heat control.
Okay.
Then you need a pan, and you gotta make sure you put it on the heater that you turned on, and not a different one. So make sure you look at this little symbol here.
Okay.
Now we're gonna put some bacon in here, and wait for this to release some of its grease. And make sure we put the lid on, keep the grease from splattering everywhere. And it also keeps the heat in.
Okay.
After a few minutes, we got some grease in the pan, and now we're gonna crack an egg right in there, because that bacon grease is gonna make these eggs taste delicious.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Now you gotta make sure your heat's not too high. You're gonna burn everything. At this point, we're gonna turn it down a little bit.
Okay.
Now after a few minutes, we flip everything over and we cook cook everything on the other side. And always put the lid back on. Okay. Now while we're waiting for everything to finish up here, we can toast our bread. Okay. Now the toast is finished and we can put the eggs and bacon right on it. And we have ourselves a breakfast sandwich.
Right on, that was easy.
So then the next day I thought I would take it upon myself to make some of this yummy bacon. I thought to myself, my brother's gonna be so proud of me making some bacon just the way he showed me. Alright, the heat is on. Got the pan, got the bacon, got the lid. Wait a few minutes, flip it over, put the lid back on, wait a few minutes, and all finished. Alright, now I'm just gonna put the bacon on this plate here. That way I can show my brother.
Look, bro, I made this. I made it all by myself, just the way you showed me.
Right on. That's pretty good.
But that's my bacon.
Oh well, too late now. Now I was really proud of that bacon, and I was pretty upset that he ate it, so I wanted some revenge. So I waited until my brother made his egg sandwich for school, and then I got in there when he wasn't watching, and then I switched his sandwich for 3 slices of bread. So these kinds of things would happen over the years, and in some ways, I don't know, we kind of kept us closer together. But the way I see it is family's forever. So even though we had our disagreements, we always found a way to get over it and become better because of the experiences. So there's a moral of the story here. No matter what happens in your life, you and your family are there for each other. Your family should accept you for who you are. These are people who want the best for you, and you want the best for them. So try to help each other, have some more smiles together, and have a good life.